It was a chilly Friday evening in a small town in Oregon. Emma, a 28-year-old graphic designer, was walking home from work, earbuds in, lost in her favorite playlist. The streets were unusually quiet, and the fog rolling off the Willamette River made the streetlights look like hazy halos. She noticed a man standing at the corner, wearing a long dark coat and a hat pulled low over his face. Something about him made her uneasy, but she shrugged it off, thinking it was just the fog playing tricks. As she walked past him, she felt a chill run down her spine. Then, the man spoke, his voice barely audible. "You don't know me, but I know you." Emma froze. Her hands tightened around her bag strap. "I think you have the wrong person," she said, trying to sound confident. "No," he said, "I've been watching you for weeks. I know everything about your life, the job, the apartment, the people you meet." Emma laughed nervously, thinking he was joking. But the moment she looked into his eyes, she realized he wasn't. There was a sharp intelligence there, like he was reading her soul. She ran the last few blocks home, double-locking her door and trying to calm herself. The next morning, she found a note slipped under her door. "I need your help. Call me if you want to stay safe." Her first instinct was to throw it away, but curiosity gnawed at her. By noon, she found herself dialing the number on the note. A gravelly voice answered, "I'm glad you called. My name is Alex. I don't have much time, and you need to listen carefully." Emma sat on her couch, heart pounding, as Alex explained. He claimed he worked for a secret government division tracking cyber crimes that had personal consequences in the real world. "There's someone targeting you, Emma. Not for money or revenge. Something else. They want something you don't even know you have." "What could that be?" Emma asked, feeling her pulse race. "You'll see," Alex said. "Meet me at the old warehouse on 7th Street at 8 p.m. Don't tell anyone. Trust no one." All day, Emma wrestled with fear and disbelief. But something in Alex's voice made her act. She packed a small bag, phone, charger, flashlight, a pocketknife, and left her apartment, pretending she was just going out for a walk. The warehouse looked abandoned, rust creeping up the metal walls, broken windows scattered across the floor. Inside, Alex was waiting. He looked more ordinary in person, mid-30s, short brown hair, glasses, but his eyes were sharp, scanning every corner. "Follow me," he whispered. They moved through dark corridors until they reached a small office space. Alex pulled out a laptop. "Look at this," he said. On the screen were photographs of Emma, taken over weeks, with timestamps, GPS coordinates, and strange notes. Emma's stomach dropped. Who are they?" "They're after a device you designed for your company. You didn't know it, but it's capable of tracking people's biometric data remotely. Someone stole the blueprints, and now they want it back. They'll stop at nothing, Emma. That's why I need you to help me find them before it's too late." Emma felt like she was in a movie. "And you just happen to know all this?" Alex smiled grimly. "Let's just say I have my ways." For the next week, Emma worked with Alex, tracking leads, following clues, and barely sleeping. Every corner of her life felt under surveillance. Strange cars followed her to work. Emails disappeared. Calls were intercepted. She learned to watch the shadows, listen to the silence, and trust no one, not even the people she had called friends. Then, one night, everything changed. Alex called her from an unknown number. "They're on to us. Meet me at the park near your apartment in 10 minutes. Come alone." Emma ran, adrenaline pumping. She reached the park to find it empty, except for a bench where a small envelope lay. Inside was a USB drive. No note. Before she could react, a hand grabbed her shoulder. She spun around. It was a man in a black hoodie. "You shouldn't be here," he said, voice low. "Give me the drive." Emma froze. Her mind raced. In one swift motion, she threw the USB into the nearby fountain. The man cursed and ran off. She stayed crouched, heart racing, until the sounds of footsteps faded. The next day, Alex appeared at her door, looking relieved. "You did the right thing," he said. "They can't access the data now. You're safe, for now." Emma was exhausted, shaken to her core, but something had changed. She realized she had a strength she didn't know existed. And as she looked out her apartment window at the city, she knew life would never feel ordinary again. Weeks later, Emma got a package in the mail, no return address. Inside was a note: "Thank you for helping. Remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved." She smiled faintly, sliding the note into her drawer. Outside, the city buzzed with life, oblivious to the invisible battles waged in its shadows. Emma had survived, and in doing so, discovered a part of herself that would never be afraid again.